Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new Regeneration palette from Revolution Pro. It is of course the Entranced palette. Now I shared with you a few pictures of this on my Instagram and I cannot wait to share with you the swatches of this one. This is absolutely beautiful, just right for the autumnal or fall season that we're now heading for, and you can see the shades here are just stunning. One of my all-time favourite palettes is from Revolution Pro, is from the Regeneration collection, and is of course Unleashed. It's one of those palettes that if I don't know what to wear, then I will use that palette because it is just so beautiful and such a staple now within my collection. And to think that these are only £8, absolutely beautiful. So this is what it looks like. So of course I picked mine up from a Superdrug Store. I just came across it. Someone actually did contact me and mentioned that they had seen this in their local Superdrug Store. So I visited the Thetford store. I knew that if it was going to be anywhere, it would be there because their Revolution Pro stand is amazing. And it was the first one available in Norfolk. So it's just outstanding that such a small town has such a beautiful Revolution Pro stand. So anyway, it's £8. Now you've seen the front. What I really like about these palettes, now although yes they don't have a mirror, but they do have that clear lid, which I really love. I stand mine on top of each other like that so I can just flick through, see which one I want, and then obviously apply my eyeshadow. On the back you have a black base along with a black sticker. The shades are numbered 1 to 18. It is cruelty free and vegan as well, so you've got the ingredients there. The measurements on the back state that your net weight is 18 pounds at 0.03 ounces or 0.8 grams of product there. So as you can see, you've got that logo there for cruelty free and of course vegan. Now the shades themselves, absolutely stunning. Like I said, that you've got some real neutrals here. You've got some pumpkin or terracotta shades here. You've only got 3 shimmers in this palette, and of course I'll be sharing with you the swatches in a moment. And again, you've got this beautiful shade here. It's just stunning. It's very reminiscent of a wine tone, just very autumnal, and then you've got these pops of pink and you've got a cool tone here, just stunning. So again, this could be an all-round palette for me. I love it. So let's get on to the swatches. So we have got this beautiful shade here. So we're starting off with a baby pink matte shade. This one is called Spellbind. Then we have another matte pink shade. It's very, very light. I hope you can see it there. You can see it there. It's called Mesmerized. So it's very, very light pink. We have then the first shimmer shade called Hypnotize. That one there. So the light's hitting the palette. And it's a shiny palette, so sometimes I can't read the words very well. Then we have this one. Now this I thought was one of those greyish tones, but it's actually lilac and it's called Captivated. And that's a matte. Then we have our second shimmer shade, which is called Beguile, and it's like a golden tone there. And then we have this absolutely stunning mink shade. Again, shimmer, so it's your third and last shimmer, and that's called Impromptu. So there's your first 6 shades on the first row. The second row of 6 starts off with, and of course from now on they're all going to be matte, so we've got this peach tone here called Enchant. We have the first terracotta shade called Delusion, another pink, but this one is much more of a hot pink, or a deeper pink I shall say, and that one's called Trance. We have that very vivid pink called Tempted there, another terracotta shade called Enticed there, and this is a beautiful bright pink, not bright pink, bright peach. Let me just clean my arm up there. So a bright pink tone there, and that one is called Attract. So that's Attract. Then we move on to our third and last row of 6. So we start off with this. Now it's a very cool tone brown shade and it's called Enamored. And then we have Euphoric, which is I think my favourite shade from the pan, or the palette, sorry. It's absolutely beautiful. I love that. So that's Euphoric. Then we have Fulfilled, another of those terracotta warm tones. We then have this beautiful shade, and it's a pink peach mix. And then we move on to Joyous, which is a light to mid brown, and then this one is a peach tone, and you can really see the difference. So this is your true peach, and this is your pink peach shade there. Absolutely stunning. I really also like the idea that you've got a lot of mattes in here, because mattes are what I really love. Sorry, I'm just putting my mirror down. Mattes are what I really love. They give us the base to then put on that shimmer. So yeah, really love that. Now, of course, I'm going to start my eye look. This is the eye look that I went for today. Very autumnal. I really like autumn. It's one of my favourite seasons because we can wear these really rich eye looks. In the summer, it's much more light and floaty and that kind of eye look. But in autumn, winter, we can go a little bit warmer, I suppose. Not warmer, but deeper, much more vibrant. And we can really play around with a lot more colours, I suppose. And depth as well. Now, I'm going in with the shade High Hopes. That one there. So on my arm, let me just get the swatch for you. It is this one here. So it's that one that was peachy pink rather than just peach. So I'm just going to, have I got the right one? Yeah, the right brush. I'm going to be using mostly these Primark PS Eye Contour brushes. I've got a few here because of course I didn't want to mix up the shades on my eye. So we're going in with High Hopes to start with. And of course, I have applied my base, which as always is the Revolution Pro Eye Elements in Central. So I'm just going to now, this is really much more of a base. I put this on, I applied it, and it is a beautiful shade in its own right. But you'll see it in a moment, so I just really use it to set that base, even though, like I say, it is a beautiful shade on its own. But when I use the next shade, which is going to be my favourite, I just couldn't resist but put that all over, and it is the shade Euphoric, and it is that shade there. So my favourite shade from the palette, I think. Actually, there's two, and I've used both of them in my eye look. So now I'm using another brush, exactly the same, Primark PS Eye Contour brush, but it's just a different one, so I don't mix up all of the shades. And when I put this on the eye, I just thought, wow, I'm going to have to put that all over. So I just loved it. It's a beautiful autumn shade. Oh, it's just stunning. Obviously I'm doing exactly what I did with the first eye look, or the first eye over here obviously, but yeah, I near enough covered the whole of that first shade because I was so impressed with this one. I just love the colour. I love in autumn how we can, you know, go quite, it's still bright, isn't it? But it's a little bit deeper. And I like that about this shade. It's like a hot pink, but it's warmer and I don't know, it's just beautiful. I love it. I really did go quite heavy with this shade because I love it so much. Like that. Yeah, just stunning. Now, of course, I want to go all over the eye, so I'm going to go in with the same brush, same shade, still Euphoric, and just sweep that underneath the lash line as well. Like that. Absolutely stunning. Now I want to deepen it up a little bit, and I went in with the shade Enamoured, which is, where are we? This one here. So it's that very cool toned brown. So I'm just going to change brushes again and just get a little bit of that on the brush, and then start on the lid, the outer third. I'm just going to get my peachy pink shade and I'm just going to blend it in a little bit. That's better. Just a little bit too heavy there. So with that deep brown tone, I'm just blending it like that to give me a little bit of depth. And I'm just going to check. I came down quite low here, I think. And then I also went underneath the like that to give me a little bit of depth under there like that. So that's all blended in really, really nicely. I just want to double check. Yep. Now what I wanted to do was, so my favourite matte shade was Impromptu, no, Euphoric. And I've given the game away already. I then went in with my second favourite shade, which of course is Impromptu. And it is that stunning, where is it? That beautiful mink tone there. Absolutely stunning. I had to use that in my look. So I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Obviously 3/4 of the lid, like that. It is just a beautiful, absolutely stunning shade. Now I wanted a little bit more shimmer, or a little bit more of a pop of shimmer. I wish I'd have left it now, but I went in with Beguile, which is the, where are we? There we go. That is the second shimmer. So you've got 1, 2, 3. I've already used the third one. I'm now going in with the second one. That actually looks beautiful on its own, but I just wanted a little bit more of a centerpiece. So I'm using the shade Beguile, get the name right this time, just to add a little bit of a spotlight. Like that. Absolutely stunning. Then what I did, I want a inner corner highlight, so I used my Primark pencil eye brush and I went again in with Beguile and just put that shade all around the inner corner. Just stunning, isn't it? Just beautiful. You think, wow, that's not going to look, was not going to match with what I've got on the rest of my eye, but it just does. It just looks so stunning. I'm so impressed with this eye look. Now what I'm going to do is add a little bit of liner. I'm using the Revolution Pro, and I don't know if it's rubbed off or yeah, I'll have to look up the name of this, but it's the liner like this, so Revolution Pro, and it looks like this. It's one of those clickers. I'm just clicking up a little bit more product, and then I'm going to add that onto my waterline like that. This one actually lasts very, very nicely. I don't know if it's their liquid liner. I'll have to find it out because, like I say, the name of it is not on there. And then, of course, I'm going to just apply a little bit of the Primark PS Amplif-eyed mascara, as always. I have seen the new mascara from Revolution and I'm very, very excited by it. Can't wait to try that. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's the whole look done using the new Revolution Pro Entranced palette. It is absolutely stunning. I know that this is going to definitely become a favourite. It is just a beautiful, beautiful colour palette. I love it. The formula is just amazing. Like I say, I really, really love the Unleashed palette. I love Goldmine. Is it Revelation? I love the other one, which is the Huda Beauty dupe. I think it's called Revelation. But whatever it's called, I love it. I don't think there's not one of these palettes that I've tried that I don't absolutely love. They are just stunning. So yeah, this is definitely going to be a beautiful palette for my collection. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. I'll just give you a close-up of my eye look. So I would love to know your thoughts on the eye look, the palette. Are you going to be picking this one up? I'm going to look after I've filmed on Superdrug to see if it's available there or at revolutionbeauty.com. If it is, the links will be down below, but do check out your local Superdrug store that stocks Revolution Pro to see if you are able to pick this up. I think £8 for these is just an absolute bargain. Yeah. Until tomorrow. Actually, no. I knew there was something else. I would love it if you subscribed, if you are brand new to my channel. If you've just stumbled across my channel, please do subscribe to watch further videos. I try my absolute best to bring you brand new Revolution products as soon as I possibly can, as soon as I stumble upon them myself. But yeah, until tomorrow now, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Bye.